wide lens.
Hello.
Hello, you too.
This is us in our comfy outfits, in our comfy home.
Oh, look at the baby.
Baby.
I'm a baby boy.
Oh.
I'm a baby. And he's purring. Let's put the mic close now. The lens looks really nice, very wide. Hello, my little one. You can see both of us in here. Boom 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna feed you right now. So I am testing out my camera. I just want to make sure that I have a good setup and that everything works well. Sorry, I need to drink some water. Okay, so what I also got is mini mics. I will be using those out and about. I go out to eat and stuff, and if I were to have a mic instead, I do think that will work better. Like, you can't hear me sometimes, and sometimes I do want it to just be like the camera is just there, it's observing. And then sometimes I want to actually talk. Yeah, I'm just upgrading my equipment. I pretty much splurged this month, but I thought I would get to it now because I have a lot of upcoming videos, and I just feel like these little tweaks and upgrades will help me do videos. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Let me do my skincare. Right now it is 7:27, so it is kind of early, not too late, but I am going to edit my video and then pretty much read my book and go to sleep. So that is going to be it for the rest of my night. And while I'm doing my skincare, I was going to talk about a book that I just started reading. So I ended up finishing A Throne of Glass, and I think I talked about it last time that I had literally gotten this book probably like 10 years ago, and I got it in paperback. The only thing is I wanted to go live my life. I didn't really want to be reading or anything like that. No books were interesting me. So I had a phase where I just didn't read, and that's okay. You know, life is full of phases. So I'm starting to get back into reading. I already finished 2 books. I'm pretty sure I mentioned Throne of Glass, that I started reading that. The only reason I kept reading is because I was intrigued on a love story. I have, I guess, complaints about the book and just parts of it that I just didn't like, that didn't work for me. Oh my God, I feel like I need to get another one. So I'm not really liking those type of tropes that I feel like a lot of books and movies do. So basically it became a love triangle. She doesn't know both of these guys. She's an assassin. And then they both fall in love with her, but so easily. And they made her seem like she was such a killer, like the most wanted person, like most famous assassin, painting like the interest so soon. And I don't think they gave it enough time to actually develop into reasons for me why they both are liking each other. I felt like Chol, or whatever, I think it's pronounced Kale or something like that. I just don't like, what the hell is he, like, why is he in the picture? I don't understand why he's in the picture. I feel like they should have just developed a friendship, because he obviously sees her as like, you're this killer assassin and I'm the head of security, pretty much. His title is something else, but pretty much head of security, and you're gonna tell me that you fell in love with her, like, oh, like she gets you kind of like speechless in a way. For me, I just think it would have been better off as friends, and then let kind of the friendship develop, where that's kind of where he starts liking her as a friend, and then kept the relationship just with Prince, whatever his name is. the prince guy. Like, and I just didn't see, like I said, the love developing. It was like, okay, like he likes her. Why does he like her? I did keep reading because I wanted to know where it was going. And yes, it is a pleasant enough book to finish, but I will not be continuing the series because I didn't really like the characters. So that was it for me with The Throne of Glass, and I cannot believe it took me that long to read it and then for it to be such a like.
And here we go. I hope you're hungry for nothing.
I am gonna be using 2 moisturizers because I feel like my skin needs it. So I started looking up. I do not want any more love triangles. I'm sick of love triangles. I'm just like, they're just not interesting to me. I want something a little bit more different. So I went online, and then literally someone had done a Reddit thread, and I think they were even talking about Throne of Glass and like the ACOTAR series. A lot of people were actually recommending Reign and Ruin. Read basically a little summary, more what I want from a love story, and it's still in the fantasy kind of realm. So yeah. A lot of people were saying it is a more slow burn kind of romance, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. So far, I think I'm only on chapter 2 now because I just finished Throne of Glass like 2 days ago. They just pretty much set up the 2 main characters and kind of where they're going with the story. So I still have a lot more to go, but so far I'm like liking it, and we'll see what my review actually is of that one. I think that's it. I'm just going to cut it here pretty much because I am going to edit and then go to bed because it is 7:40 now. So I'm gonna go to bed like around 9. So I'm gonna cut it here, edit for like about an hour, and then go to bed. So that's it for me for tonight, but I will see you. I'll see you. Come on, right over here. Come on. Okay, I know you want this one. That one's better for you? I know you like this one.
The deception! The betrayal!
Okay, hello. Today basically ended up being a cleaning day. It was actually really gloomy today, trying to figure out my camera. You know, I just like turn on the camera, point and shoot. It hasn't been until now that I've been like, okay, let me actually really set these settings, even though I did set it the first time, but like, let me figure out things more. So now I was like figuring things out more. It is very nice to learn. So that's pretty much what's been going on the past week. There is another thing that's happening to me right now. So I wanted new hiking shoes, and I was like, okay, what kind of shoes do I want? I want kind of like easy slip-on shoes. I wanted to try out the barefoot style shoe, so I ended up getting some hiking style barefoot shoes. They were working so great for the first couple of days, and then I started feeling like an arch pain every single time I stepped. But then I looked it up, and it could be the plantar fasciitis. I think that's what it's called. Plantar fasciitis. Okay, yeah. I wasn't that far off. When I looked at the actual symptoms, it wasn't really like that. So I think it was just from flat feet. I ended up buying some inserts to put. I don't want to return them because they're already really dirty, so I can't return them. I also don't want to buy new shoes since I just bought new hiking shoes pretty much. Yeah, I think it's gonna help me. I use this like exercise ball or yoga ball. I basically just roll my foot over it and I step on it and I just go around, and it has been helping me. Just trying to figure that one out, but yeah. Right now it is 8:33. I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna watch something. I'm not sure, but while I'm watching, I actually got myself the Shirley Temple Poppy and Oreo cheesecake, and we're gonna try it right now. So let me go get it. Okay, so this is the Shirley Temple Poppy, and I've had this one before. Now for the Oreo cheesecake. A couple of Oreo pieces in the actual cheesecake. I'm gonna get a huge bite in this little spoon. Oh my god, very, very nice. It's really delicious. It's a very classic cheesecake. I do prefer a more thicker crust, but no complaints. And I am going to have some me time right now, even though the camera is basically me having some me time. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will definitely check in tomorrow. Until next time, and I will see you. So over the weekend, I was trying to install my shower head water filter, and it was extremely hard, especially with the tools that I had. I went on Amazon and I basically purchased a shower head wrench. I'm going to try again because I don't want to order a handyman or anything like that. So let's give this a go. Hello?
It's great though, my friend. Did you really test it?
No, I'm gonna test it right now.
It's so funny that she's got all the tools to drill.
I have the but I mean,
she made it work.
I made it work. It's safe for this, so yeah. Let's see. Well, first, let me
I think it needs that tape. Yeah, you need that tape.
on the bottom too.
Both, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It does. It didn't say that on there.
She's a complex woman.
Yeah.
You know, so like you're asking like a 4-year-old pregnant.
I did it. Thank you so much to my new tool.
Yeah.
I know, me too. I love it that he didn't leave. It is the end of the night. I did finish blow drying my hair and just lotioned myself up, got ready for bed. I made myself a snack plate: cucumbers, hummus, bell peppers, string cheese, a turkey stick, and some sweet potato chips. Just gonna enjoy this snack plate. I'm actually watching The Cut, and it is ex-couples play Truth or Drink. It's just something to watch in the background for me. It is very interesting and a different perspective. Yeah, very interesting dynamics, but I'm glad that they could be friends, you know. I couldn't just be friends. I'm just gonna enjoy my snack. So what did I want to talk about? There was a reason why. Oh yeah, okay, so while I'm talking, let me eat my snack because I'm over here eyeing my food. Let me just take a bite. The bell pepper is really nice. I installed the filter on the shower head, then I took a shower. I'm very happy to be incorporating now the filter, and that's been something that I've been wanting to do. Today was a very reminiscing day, just reflecting on certain things and where we're at right now in life. Just like really valuing my experience and everything that I do, but doing just really fun things also, like just experiencing other things that we say we're gonna do and we make it happen. happen. I enjoy myself and there's no problems. It's joy, it's peace, it's just really quality time. Definitely having some upcoming plans. But right now I'm going to finish my snack. Okay, so I'm just going to end the video off here and I will probably check back in for the weekend. Look at the baby. He's waiting over here. Okay, I'm going to try the chia pudding now. Okay. I'm gonna try it with a blackberry. It's good, but this one, I'm just gonna finish off basically my dinner snack, and I am going to edit right now, so I'm gonna get to it. And this is actually a really nice video that I'm editing, so I am enjoying it. I do need to be in that mindset of editing. I'm gonna check back in later on. Okay, so it is a couple hours later. I'm liking it so far. It's a very nice vlog. I'm enjoying it, and just looking back on all the footage, it's just really nice to have those moments with my sister. And I just love doing weekend activities and just going out there and exploring new places, because there's so much to explore. Even if you don't think that there's nothing else for you to explore in your city, I'm sure there's so much more to explore. I was editing. Now I am just going to read. I am reading Reign and Ruin, which I'm pretty sure I already talked about. Now I'm on chapter 6. The story is progressing and I'm getting to know the lay of the land. I'm really enjoying it so far. Oh yeah, so I wanted to talk about Daphne came and she found this belly dancing instructor who's going to be offering classes for 6 weeks, I think. Actually, that sounds really nice, going to a weekly dance class to just move the body and exercise, and it's gonna be on Sundays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's doable. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited. I'm excited to go. I feel like it's what's needed, and it's actually going to branch out into other areas because we want to take other types of classes, but I feel like I need to start somewhere, and I feel like this is perfect. So we want to do hula, heel work class, floor work classes, even some pole dancing classes, like who knows. But that's gonna be this weekend. On Saturday I'm pretty much just gonna go handle all my car stuff, for sure, edit, and yeah, and then just chill. Oh my god, I did watch Marty Supreme. I know it got a lot of mixed reviews, so I wasn't like too excited to watch it. I did just recently watch Uncut Gems. I really enjoyed it. Like, I don't ever really remember hearing anything about it. I've heard of Uncut Gems because of Julia Fox. I didn't really look into it until I saw it somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it, but I saw it on one streaming app and I watched it and I really enjoyed it. It was like a type of pace that I enjoyed, even though it was a chaotic pace, but it's enjoyable. I really enjoyed it. I love a surprising, shocking ending. Goes well with the storyline and makes sense. This one, now knowing that it's the same director, or like not the brothers together, I think it's like one brother by himself, something like that. Again, I did hear mixed reviews with Marty Supreme, so I kind of went into it just with no expectations really. I feel like it kind of felt like it was trying to give me the same vibes of Uncut Gems, especially because, again, the chaotic pace of Uncut Gems made sense, and in this one it was just kind of like, okay, I see what he's trying to do. Of course, he's like everybody else that's trying to achieve their dreams no matter what, and they'll do anything to make it happen. I do see that. But there was just some things like with the whole dog situation and how they're like coming back and forth. And this one, I was just kind of like, it's not really making sense for me why he's like this, like what's going on with the mom, like he's acting like, I don't know. Didn't like it, but I watched that movie today, and then I'm gonna be trying to find some other movies. Oh yeah, so I do save a couple, especially on Instagram, like videos will come up. Oh yeah, we did watch this one. So I already knew that this movie was a like must watch, especially because I was a fan of Lee Pace. So anybody who talked about Lee Pace always recommended The Fall. I just never got around to actually watching it. We ended up watching The Fall. It was really good. I really liked it. Again, I didn't really know what to expect. I enjoy child actors, especially ones that are so freaking good. Like she was really amazing. Like for her age to be able to act like that with that range and emotion and just playing the character so well, I was impressed. I did see that I think that was her only movie that she did. Some things are just one and done, and they were wonderful and beautiful, so I'm glad that she got that experience, that she was able to give us that performance because it was really good. So that one, definitely a must watch. I really recommend it. I've been watching also a lot of Studio Ghibli movies. When I was younger, my first Studio Ghibli movie was Kiki's Delivery Service. I actually watched that movie with my mom. It actually aired on a channel one night, and it was literally just me and her watching TV one night. I think we watched it on Halloween actually, and we loved it. I was probably like 10 or 11 years old when I watched that movie. Then I watched Howl's Moving Castle when I was probably like 15, 16, and that one I really liked. My cousin was the one that actually introduced that movie to us. My sister actually would babysit her and like pick her up from school, and then like she would wait at our house until her mom could pick her up. And she had two favorite movies, and she had the DVDs, and she was probably like, I want to say she was probably like 8 years old, 9 years old, around there, maybe 10, and she was watching Hairspray on repeat. So I actually watched Hairspray because of her too. And again, I really like Hairspray. So that one was a good movie, and we would just watch it on repeat with her, and I enjoyed it. She would watch on repeat Howl's Moving Castle. And I remember I would get home at the same time every single time where she was watching, like right at that moment, and I was like, oh, I wish I would have came like when it was like the beginning of the movie, but I would always come like right in the middle. Finally got to see it myself, and I really liked it. And then after that, I watched Spirited Away. I enjoyed again. That one is really nice, really good. And then I watched Ponyo, and I really liked Ponyo. I feel like if I would have seen Ponyo when I was little, it would have been the repeat movie for me. It would have been that repeat movie for me because I loved the colors of the sea and the storyline, and it kept me intrigued. And yeah, I definitely think I would have liked Ponyo on repeat when I was younger. And it's such a like cutesy just storyline. 10 out of 10 for that one. And then after Ponyo, I watched Mononoke, something like that. Enjoyable. I did like it. There was something about it though, an underwhelming kind of ending, but it was still good. And then I'm forgetting that I had already watched Totoro also before Mononoke, and I had to rewatch Totoro twice, I think, or 3 times, and it was okay. It was okay. Again, I like the world, the animation and everything, but it was okay. And then I watched Arrietty. I think it's called Arrietty. I just watched The Wind Rises, and then I watched the first one that they did, Castle in the Sky. So Castle in the Sky is the first Studio Ghibli movie that they came out with. So that one I liked. I thought it was really good. I like other ones more than that one, but Castle in the Sky was a good watch. I was watching Whisper of the Heart, but I don't like the whole like way they play the teenagers. I get it. Hello. Yeah. Hello, hello. And today is basically just a chill day for me. Right now, I wanted to just kind of chill and unwind. There is something that I want to work on for myself. So I can at least just say that I attempted, because that is my thing right now. I'm kind of like, it's in my head and I'm not really taking action. Okay, I'm back with my food. So I ended up going to Waba Grill for dinner. I haven't eaten all day, but technically it's dinner. So yeah, this is what I ended up getting. Let's drizzle away. I haven't been to Waba Grill in years. I don't even know when the last time I did go to Waba Grill. It's probably a couple years ago. I like to stir my food very, very thoroughly. And the fact that Waba Grill sells like pickled carrots and jalapenos, you know it's like a Latino thing. Oh my god. My energy is just really low. My period is for sure coming. Like, I have to close my eyes. I do feel really good with my cycle, but I'm very appreciative that my period does come if I end up having kids, if I even have a daughter. I just think about scenarios that would happen, or that I know if I do have kids, I'm gonna have to eventually go through them and explain and just make sure that I actually have an answer. And not necessarily like because having an answer is like the right thing. No, it's more of like just being able to actually have an answer, even if the answer doesn't really have an answer, but have an explanation. Just have an explanation. I was thinking I'm gonna be very open about the body, and it's normal, no shame to it, as much as no shame to it. I think being very open, and that's kind of also how I want to bring up like sex and stuff. Like, I want to just bring it up like it's normal, it's fine, it's not a bad thing, you know, feeling certain feelings, and yeah, it's not bad. I did see Caleb Heron's podcast with Pauline Chalamet. I watched it, and then they were talking, he was like, yeah, not bringing it up with shame, and he made like a comment of like, well, if you're kind of touching yourself and you say like, that's like your personal time. I feel like some kids could take it that way too, like kind of like, oh no, like they told me like that's my personal time. Yeah, I don't want to shame them into thinking that like touching themselves is a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing. I think doing it in a healthy way is good for you. You know, you're able to give yourself pleasure and understand your body more when you can kind of control it first, and then that's how you are able to tell somebody else what you like, so they know, you know, because sometimes not knowing and you don't know, like it's like how are you gonna expect the person to get there, you know? Sometimes. For me, I also want to introduce that in a healthy way. And yeah, I'm trying to also think like, how do I want to introduce that without actually like traumatizing them with how open I want to be. Really read them, like read their energy and see how they are, because if they're the type that like shies away from something and they're kind of like, oh, you know, if I notice that they're like that, then obviously I have to take the other approach. But I'm really hoping that they're not. I'm hoping that they're very understanding. They're very kind of like I was. I feel like if you explained things to me and I understood them, I was very like, got it, you know. But some things I also was a little like, oh, that's too much, and I would freeze a little. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how they are. But I know they'll be understanding. I know they will. I am going to try my best to explain it to them. But yeah, I was just curious, because it's always just so interesting to see how other people were raised, how other people were taught things, and also just reflect on myself too, because that actually makes me learn about myself if I hear someone else's perspective. And I use it more as like research for if I end up, you know, I don't want to say if, but like, when I raise kids, it's good information for me. So yeah, it's just good to know how other people's perspectives and experiences are. and definitely interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna finish eating and I will see you in a little bit. So it is now pretty late in the day. It's actually like 11:30. Yeah, it's 11:26 right now. So I have been editing and I was also working on the project that I was working on earlier, and I actually feel really good about it. I feel like I have something good. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep working at it, and hopefully once I finish, I can share it with someone and then go from there, really. So I just did it for fun. It's really nice for me to be doing this. So yeah, I'm really excited to one day hopefully share that. But for right now, it is just something I am working on. I basically only ate half of my food earlier, and I was going to have my dessert, which I ended up getting crumble cookies. So I ended up waiting to have my dessert. Now I'm getting a little hungry, a little snacky now. I want my dessert. So I'm more excited to try the Tres Leches Biscoff cake. So that's the one I'm gonna go with first. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just gonna just go for it, really. It kind of does remind me of like a gingerbread cookie. I love the whipped cream because the whipped cream just balances the sweetness out. Now let's try the raspberry. I'm just gonna spread the raspberry a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut a piece. So I'm pretty sure this is like the Oreo cookie based cookie because it looks pretty identical, and it just has cream cheese frosting. Simon? It's not a bad one, but it's definitely not a favorite. I wouldn't get this again. I don't think the cream cheese and the jam ratio or the flavors go well with each other. And the cookie itself, it doesn't carry the raspberry either. I think this is gonna do it until tomorrow morning. I'm gonna just chill a little, finish what I need to finish, pretty much wake up tomorrow pretty early so I can do a little bit more that I need to get done. And yeah, I should be good to go. So anyways, I'm gonna end it here and I will see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. Today I woke up in a better mood. I'm actually really happy with what work I got done yesterday. I was also able to kind of relax and just chill and just have like a slow, nice evening. So yeah, let me just get dressed. That has been pretty much my weekend. Even though, okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. Even though the house is not dirty, I did deep clean last week and I don't have it too messy. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit right now before I go back into my computer and work on the stuff that I need to work on. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm actually gonna turn on this candle in my bathroom and then I'm gonna burn some incense. So I'm just happy that I'm feeling much better. And then I'm gonna leave this candle burning right there. I'm just gonna put on some body spray so I can have just some nice scent around me. But today actually my sister comes back from her retreat and we have a class that we're gonna go today. We're gonna go belly dancing. Honestly, I'm just going there to just move my body and try my best. I am not doing this to be professional in any kind of way, but yeah, I know I'll be good. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited to just try out this belly dancing class. I'm gonna take this to the room. I did make my bed this morning. I need to just fix the rug because me and Simon were sitting there and like it just gets all kind of just shoveled. When I do feel like I'm in a rut, I need to remember to light some incense. But this one is the positive vibe one. I'm gonna use lavender. And then I'm going to use copal sage, which is more of the cleansing. Let me just light this up. I just set that up over there, and now I'm gonna get to work. So I still have one vlog that I'm editing right now, and I pretty much finished it. Last night I finished it. I'm very happy with it. It is a very nice, fun vlog. I loved the whole day, so just editing that one was so much fun for me. I actually want to warm up my coffee because I'm pretty sure it is cold right now. I'm gonna work on what I need to work on, and then I am going to work on my vlog and then work on posting that. I think I'm just gonna post that one today, right now. Anyways, I am going to work now on my computer. I'm definitely not taking my camera to belly dancing. Probably will take some clips here and there on my phone, maybe. So thankful that it is Sunday and I'm just chilling. I was able to wake up pretty late. The only thing I haven't been able to do this weekend has been reading. I haven't been reading. I haven't been practicing with my Spanish book, my Spanish workbook. I haven't been working on that, but I am happy that I was able to work on other things. So that is okay. That is okay. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go now.